Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday, the 25th of April 2023. Had a pretty fitful sleep last night. Did not manage to sleep so well because I had to wake up and go and avail myself of the facilities of the water closet, as old men sometimes need to do. And because I couldn't sleep, I decided to listen to the BBC World Service Radio. And yet another tragedy of Brexit unfold itself. I was listening to the tale of a British doctor in Sudan who was visiting her family. She was visiting her family in Sudan when the war broke out there. And she's been giving some correspondence back to the BBC, giving some reports back and stuff like that. And the situation's been getting more and more desperate and naturally wanting to escape. She was there with her family, her son and her daughter, plus her family that lived there. And she'd been getting messages from the British Embassy daily just saying, we are monitoring the situation, but we are not doing anything, basically. That's really what it said. And she was getting more and more desperate. Fortunately for her, her son, who has an Irish passport, and he was contacted by the French diplomatic section that said, we can get you out. And so she took her son and daughter to the airport with the idea of evacuating them because they were EU nationals, and she had to say, oh, I'm not an EU national kind of thing, so it was going to be very disappointing. Fortunately for her, because she was a doctor, she could help out because there were a lot of casualties actually at the airport and stuff like that, so they bent the rules. Those Brexiteers who believed that, EU, had to have straight bananas, will never bend the rules and all of this crap. They bent the rules and they took her, actually, so she is now safe in Djibouti, I believe. But just the fact that you can rely on other countries within the EU, in a desperate situation like that, and Britons can't do that anymore. Anyway, I'm going to play the game of Sudoku now in a rather perfunctory way. Reason is I've got work to do. I'm late. I'm behind because I fell asleep in the morning, of course, since I couldn't sleep at night, and I'm behind the time, behind with my time, not behind the times. I'm never out of fashion, not me. We have 4s blocking across here and a 4 down here, so I'm going to start with a 4. If you don't know the rules of Sudoku, check out yesterday's game, and that will tell you how we play the game. You should have a good idea of it already, though. 6s block across here. So like I say, I'm going to just do this fairly quickly. If it turns out to be too fast, I do apologize. But you could just check, rewind and go back and look at it again. Okay, we have 1s blocking these 2 squares. We have a 1 blocking across here as well. So in this column, that must be the location of 1. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to turn out to be too fast, but it does sometimes happen because Tuesdays are often a very easy game to play, so it could well do that. Of course, I'm jeopardizing my own YouTube channel here as well by doing this. When you play, if you have any videos that are under 10 minutes, they are penalized. Did you know that? They get demoted. So actually, if I don't really want to do any very quick videos. This is 7s blocking here, of course. If I make any very quick videos, they'll be demoted, and I shall be losing my views, kind of thing. But anyway, no chance today. I'm getting this game out, and the other game will probably be late tonight if I play the more difficult game. 7 blocks here, 7 blocks across here. In this column, we're still looking for 7. Now we're not. 9 blocks this square here. We need a 9 in this column, so let's put the 9 in the bottom place here. And 8 is what we need to finish this column here. Okay, so we've got 8's down there. Let's see. Alright, let's just go through on a 1-by-1 basis and see what it leads to. Not sure about the 1s. One's up here, 3's down here, 4's on this side of the equation, 4's here. Did I find something? I thought I saw something else here as well. Maybe I'm dreaming. Okay, I know there's going to be something easy. There we go. There had to be something easy. So there's a 5, and we've got 5s going to the top here with a 5 across here. I should try and slow down a little bit because, like I said, I should be losing my YouTube views. 6 is across these rows with a 6 up here. There's the 6 that we can place. Oh, that's the final digit, 6 actually. We've got I've worked. Okay, we've got 1s up here, 3s down here, 4s over here, and 8s over here. So as soon as we get one of those numbers, we'll get all of the rest immediately. We've got 9s across here now. Excuse me, 9 up here. Okay, we have the 8 blocking down here. That puts the 8 into that square there. Missing numbers here, 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 and 2 are in these squares, and that means that these 2 squares up here must contain 3 or 9. We've got a 3 blocking across here, so that'll be the 3, and that will be the 9. Two and 5 block this square. That's going to put 2 and 5 into these 2 squares, and that will give me an 8 here. Three and 7 are in this row, so that puts 3 and 7 into these 2 squares here now. So this 1 blocking this square means that 1 must appear over here, and that will be a 2. And this will be 2 now because we had 3 and 7 in those squares only. Now the 2 blocks back this way and this way, so that gives us a 2 in that square. 2 up to the top here, and a 2 across here means that that's our 2. 2's blocking over here, that gives us a 2 there. 2 down here puts the 2 into that square, and 2's back this way gives us the final digit, 2. 1 number left for this row, it's a 4. 1 number left for this block here, which I believe is a 9. And 1 number left for this column. What are you? What are you? Are you a 1? You are. Oh, you are a 1, as Dick Emery used to say horridly on television in the UK. What's left? Here we go. Just 1 number missing down here. That, I believe, is 5. And the 5 blocking up here will put 5 into that square there. The last number to place down here now is an 8. So 8 blocking up here, get there, across and across here means that that will give us an 8 in this square. Now we have 8 down here and 8 across here. So I can fill in this middle block now. I know we've got 8 here. Now we've got 4. No, sorry. We've got, this was 3s were down here. 1s, that's it. I remember now. 1 across here. There we go. 1 there. And now we're going to end up with 3 and 4 in these squares. So 4 blocks up here. There's the 4 and there's the 3. 3 blocks. Oh, no, we don't need 3 blocking that square there. That won't do us any good, will it? 3 blocking this square here is what I should be saying. That puts the 3 there. And I know this is 7 because we had 3 and 7 in those squares earlier on. 1 then blocks down here, giving me a 1 here. This will be a 5. 5 blocks up here, and across here, giving us the final digit 5 in that square. Just one number missing up here, which is indeed a 1. Like I say, I do apologize if this is too fast, because this is always an easy game. But I do have to do stuff today, so sorry about that. Missing digits here are 4 and 9. We've got the 9 blocking across here, so here's the 9, here's the 4. Now up here we're still looking for 7. Let's place it, and let's go 7 across here, 7 back this way, and 7 up here. So there's a 7. In fact, that was the last 7. One number left for this row here. I think it's a 4. And 4 also blocks across here, so here's the 4, excuse me, and that's going to put a 9 in this square here. 9, why did I press 0? Oh, no, I'm pressing 8. I'm just stabbing away at the keyboard, hoping to hit the right key at some point in time. There's 9. 3 finishes it. That's the end of today's video. Thank you, bye-bye.